Do you get anxious when you're out socializing? Highly sensitive people love deep, meaningful relationships, but get easily overstimulated when you're in a large crowd or bored by shallow small talk, which makes social situations stressful. So, in this video, we'll tease apart anxiety from overstimulation and look at two ways you can honor your sensitive needs for more meaningful connection. It's always perplexed me that I was a natural connector. I crave deep connection, but parties, social events, they're honestly my worst nightmare. I really dread them. If I'm having a one-on-one conversation, I can talk to anyone. I can always manage to find a point of connection. But if I'm in a loud or crowded space, I feel nervous, I go blank, I just want to escape. So now that I know I'm an HSP, this duality makes sense. I'm empathetic, I take an interest in people, I can always think of deep questions to ask them to get to know more about them. So I've wondered, why do I hate socializing in groups or unfamiliar spaces so much? I realize it's because I get overstimulated. In these spaces, there's lots of noise, there's too many people, I can't connect, there's no structure, I can't pre-plan or reflect on what might happen. So my nervous system struggles to feel relaxed. And while I don't like superficial conversations that happen at a lot of these social settings, probably the hardest part is being so overstimulated by the noise, the lights, the new environment. Where do I put my coat? Do I take my shoes off or do I leave them on? Where's the bathroom? Where can I get a water or snack if I need it? So there's a lot of questions that are unknown. So it's a lot to process as an HSP, and that's just getting in the door. So once you're there, you're noticing the interactions between the people, the subtle, not so subtle body language, trying to read the room. How should I show up? And it's really, really exhausting as an HSP. So, what happens for a lot of us is we develop this association between socializing and being overstimulated. We connect the two and we dread those moments going forward. So, we start to avoid all social interactions instead of setting limits, being selective, advocating for our needs so we can actually enjoy socializing. So while HSPs absolutely have social anxiety at times, it's important to separate the fear of social judgment from basic overstimulation when places are too loud, too crowded, too unfamiliar. Because when you're in more comfortable settings, you can ask yourself, does the anxiety fade or does it stay the same? So, two ways that you can start to get your needs met in social situations and have more energy for authentic connection are number one, ask questions ahead of time so you can understand what you're walking into and you can process ahead of time. Things like who will be there? What food is being served? How long is this party? Should I bring anything? Where is the best place to park? So knowing these details ahead of time, it allows you to reserve more energy for managing overstimulation and engaging with people than figuring out the details and settling in. You can actually reserve that energy for connection. And number two, set limits ahead of time. So for instance, if you find out everyone's staying until 11, you're usually in bed by 8, you can let the host know that you'll need to leave a bit earlier. So let folks know what you need ahead of time. It's a lot easier than setting boundaries in the moment. And so this could sound something like, thanks for inviting me to your birthday party. I'm really looking forward to celebrating with you. And I just want you to know ahead of time that I'll need to leave by 8. I really appreciate you understanding this, and I hope that we can get together for a one-to-one soon. So I invite you to share any of your thoughts on this and your experiences around social anxiety or overstimulation in the comments down below. You can also join me for January's sensitive session workshop on calming social anxiety as an HSP. In this workshop, we'll learn tools to manage social anxiety, nurture deep connections, and also take better care of yourself in social settings so your needs can be met. You'll find the information in the description down below. You can also go to sensitivesessions.com. So thanks so much for watching today, and I'll see you next time.